This review problem asks us to calculate the following derivative. The first observation I make when looking at this function is that it is a composition. You have an outside function square root and an inside function secant tangent. And that tells me I'm going to have to use the chain rule in order to differentiate. So f prime x, we differentiate the outside function. The derivative of square root is 1 over 2 square roots. We plug in the inside function, secant tangent, and then we multiply this by the derivative of that inside function. So the derivative of secant times tangent. Now I prefer to write this out in 2 steps. The reason being is it breaks it down into a simpler derivative that you need to evaluate, and the more that I write out, the less likely I am to make a silly mistake. So the first part comes along for the ride, 1 over 2 square roots of secant tangent. And the second part is this derivative, which requires the product rule. So we take the derivative of the first, and the derivative of secant is secant tangent. We multiply by the second, and we add on to this the first, secant, times the derivative of the second. And the derivative of tangent is secant squared. So putting this all together, we have a fraction. The denominator is 2 square roots of secant tangent. And in the numerator, with a bit of simplifying, we have secant tangent squared from the first term, plus a secant cubed from the second, which completes the desired derivative.